first time stopping by, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It looks like this, and the little notification bell next to it, so you'll be notified every time a new video goes up, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make two different types of vegan sausage. One is going to be a mild vegan sausage, sort of like a breakfast sausage, and then the second one is going to be a spicy chipotle vegan sausage. So, yep, let's get veggie. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I have in this bowl is half of a cup of white beans, and these are Great Northern beans. You can use cannellini beans, pretty much any small white bean that you can find, and I just mashed it up. Like I said, it's half a cup of beans, mashed up, cooked, obviously, right? Because how in the world would you be able to mash up uncooked beans? Can you imagine? Don't do that, don't do that. Alright, and next, into this mixture, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and half a teaspoon of paprika. And then I'm also going to be adding a nice generous sprinkle of black pepper, cracked black pepper, and I'm going to say I'm doing about half a teaspoon. You can do less, you can do more. It's pretty much like a preferred, a preference thing. Next I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And I use dark soy sauce from the Asian market, so it's like pretty on the salty side. That way I don't have to add any extra salt, and it gives it that umami flavor that you get from sausage anyways. So if you are using like either a light or a light sodium or a tamari, you might have to add like a pinch of salt. Once you taste it, and you'll figure out what you may need for your taste. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix this up. But next I'm going to be adding in half of a cup of vegetable broth. And I make my own vegetable broth at home, so depending on what vegetable broth, and like if you use low sodium vegetable broth or store-bought and what brand, you may have like a different taste like in the end. So this is the part where you're going to taste and see whether you like the flavor of your mixture, because this is pretty much what the flavor is going to taste like. And if you want it to be anything extra, you'll add it now. So I completely forgot that I was going to go ahead and add 1/4 of a teaspoon of liquid smoke. And next I'm going to go ahead and add 1 1/4 of Vital Wheat gluten. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this up with my fork, and it's going to become a dough. And just make sure your hands are clean. At this point, you're going to go ahead and start kneading it with your hands. And I'm just going to add like a little tiny splash of vegetable broth, like extra vegetable broth, just because I feel like I might have gone a little like over the 1 1/4 mark. So if you do that by accident, if you add a little too much gluten flour, you can add a tiny bit more of your of your vegetable broth, and vice versa. Alright guys, so this feels pretty nice and kneaded. So this is for the mild, and I'm actually going to go ahead and cut about half, cut it in half. It doesn't have to be like exact half. And I'm going to go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of chipotle, like the chipotle and adobo sauce. I'm just doing the sauce, I'm not doing the peppers. Alright, so you just go ahead and knead the chipotle. If you're going to do all of it spicy, you can go ahead and double the chipotle sauce and then add it into your like wet mixture, rather than doing it once your stuff is already kneaded together. So right now we have 2 sort of like batters right now. This is our mild, and I have our spicy. So each one of these is going to be cut into half yet again. And we're just going to go ahead and roll it into some aluminum foil. And just try your best to have it like take on like a little cylinder sausage shape. Don't do it like super, super tight because this needs a little bit of room to expand. Alright, and then in the end, you're going to go ahead and twist it like a little candy. And it's going to look like this. And you're going to do all 4 just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and steam them. And I'm going to show you once I get all of these rolled up. Alright guys, so next we're going to go ahead and steam these guys because they're all nice and wrapped up. So I went ahead and put my little steaming rack on the bottom of my pot here. I'm going to go ahead and put the water. And I'm going to go ahead and set these guys on this little thing here. And I'm going to go ahead and let this steam for 45 minutes and then we'll be back. Alright guys, so our sausage is done cooking. It's been 45 minutes. Then I put it into the fridge, still wrapped up in the foil for about 20 minutes. And now I've gone ahead and taken it out. I've gone ahead and sliced it so I can show you the center of what it looks like. And this is just like a typical seitan sausage. So if you're into seitan, you can make this and customize the flavors however you like, as long as you keep your broth, beans, and gluten flour ratio the same. So that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you made this recipe or any of my other recipes, and hashtag Let's Get Veggie, because I would love to hear your feedback and know what you made and how you liked it and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys very soon.